I'm already bracing for more pain, and I do think there's going to be pain in this game against a very in-form Aston Villa team. Let's break down Liverpool's starting 11 against Aston Villa at Anfield, which really kind of means nothing at this point, sadly, but let's dive right in, guys. Okay. Mamardashvili at the back. Haven't been overly impressed with this guy, to be honest. I'm not seeing anything special at the moment. Hey, he's still relatively young as a goalkeeper, and, we've seen him do some brilliant things, but at the moment, we're missing Alisson. That's all I'll say. It's going to be Van Dijk and Konate in the back. We have no other options at, center back, and so it's just going to have to be these two guys until January, until we somehow pull off some other signing. It's going to be Connor Bradley, too. I would personally start Calvin Ramsey. I would. I'm desperate at this point, and I would start this guy. Calvin Ramsey, I thought, looked really sharp against Crystal Palace, but I don't think Arne Slot's going to do that. I think he's going to revert back to Connor Bradley, and, Bradley's just kind of had a rough year. He hasn't been great. He hasn't done the things that we've seen he can do in the past. He hasn't defended well. He hasn't done well in possession. He hasn't passed well, and he hasn't really been getting forward as much as we thought he could. So it's been rough. All right, it's got to be Andy Robertson, the vice captain, back in. I can't see anything with Milos Kerkez on it in this starting 11. I can't. Milos Kerkez, I've said this a bunch in the past couple days. For me, he is an academy player at this point. We cannot be relying on Milos Kerkez at left back. I know we can give him time. He's 21 years old, and some people might say, oh, you got to play him into form. We can't afford that anymore. We cannot afford Milos Kerkez to be in this starting 11. There's a fly buzzing around. Get it out of here. So no more Kerkez, please. All right, because of injuries, I think it's going to be McAllister back in the starting 11. If Gravenberch is healthy, then I'm putting him in straight away. And alongside of him, it's going to be Dominique Szoboszlai, probably our best player on the season so far. And hey, maybe these two can get a little something going, McAllister and Szoboszlai in that midfield. It doesn't make me feel good to see those guys as our holding midfielders. I think we're going to be missing Gravenberch to some degree. And, Endo, I didn't get him. Endo was fine against Crystal Palace, but not great. So I'm not starting him. And then it's going to be Florian Wirtz. In any game that we have some desire to win, which I think is going to be most all of them, hopefully now, moving forward, Arne, I need Florian Wirtz in that starting lineup. I need him in there. He is going to click. And when he clicks, and really it's the rest of his teammates that need to click with him, as soon as that happens, it's going to be magical. So he needs to be in, all right? Florian Wirtz, he's going to be insanely good. I just think the rest of his team needs to catch up with him. It's going to be Cody Gakpo on the left. Really, I think, a lot of people have been, hating on Cody Gakpo, and I do think he's been one of our most consistent attacking options this season. He is one of the biggest creators in the Premier League. So Cody Gakpo on the left, I know it can get a little mind-numbing at times where he kind of does the same things over and over and over again, but honestly, I need Gakpo in there. I really do, especially because Isak's not healthy still, and we're really short on options. Unfortunately, I think Mo Salah starts this game, and I say unfortunately because I think, I've said this several times now, Mo Salah, for me, is now an impact sub. I know it's crazy. I know it probably sounds really stupid to say that. He scored a wonderful goal the last time he played, but we cannot afford 90 minutes of Mo Salah, guys. I know he's a Liverpool legend. I know he's a living legend. I know he's one of the best players to ever play the game, but the guy he's run out of fuel. He can't beat defenders anymore. He can't complete dribbles. His passing is off the mark. And sure, he can produce magic, but when we have him on the pitch for 90 minutes, the rest of the team suffers greatly, and we cannot build chemistry around him right now. So I think he can do wonderful things off the bench for the last 15 to 20 minutes of the game, but I do not want to see him in the starting 11. Unfortunately, I think we do, because Chiesa played a full 90 plus minutes against Crystal Palace, And we really don't have any other options with the injuries that we have at the moment. So I expect Payne on the right again. And then it's going to be Hugo Ekitike up front. Kind of a lone bright star from our signings, our summer signings, and really just in the whole team in general this season. He's been fantastic. Dropped off a little bit lately, but I expect him to continue with his good form if he can get good service and if the players around him can actually play well. I think that's been part of the problem. So guys, in the almost 2 years that I've been doing this, I don't think I've ever predicted Liverpool to lose. Okay? Now that might seem a little crazy, but I really, honestly, I don't think, maybe one other time, but I don't think I've predicted Liverpool to lose a game. I'm predicting a 3-1 loss at Anfield against Aston Villa. That's just what I've got in the old heart. Okay. That's what's in there right now. And I cannot see Liverpool winning this game given the form that they are in at the moment. It is just too bad. It's too bad, and there's only a trending down symbol that comes to mind when I think about where is this team going. I don't expect us to win this game. I would honestly be not excited, not happy with. I would be surprised if we pull out a draw against what is a very informed Aston Villa team. They just beat City, okay? They just beat Tottenham. They beat Burnley. That's nothing crazy, but they are way more informed. Look at the two. Compare the two right there. Look at all the red on our side. Look at all the green on their side. That's the story you need to be focusing on. We are abysmal. And by the way, I didn't even include the Carabao Cup loss on there. We are abysmal, and Aston Villa are in good form. They've got players who can score, and they actually have some semblance of tactical awareness. They have some form of consistency in the team, and I don't have any faith in this team right now. So I am predicting, I think for the first time, maybe the second time, Liverpool lose at home to Aston Villa, and I do think this is going to put even more pressure on Arne Slot because I think we slide further down that table, maybe even dropping into the bottom half of the table come the end of the weekend. It pains me to say it. It's like shoving a dagger through my heart and just twisting it a little bit each week. It's been rough, guys. I hope you're doing okay. Let me know in the comments how you guys are doing. Let's commiserate together. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to see the silver lining. But even for me, guys, it's looking a little bleak at the moment. All you got to do, I think, at this point is just go look at the Liverpool squad on liverpoolfc.com or whatever the website is and just filter through each player that we have. We have some good players. We have some really good talent on our team. And I just have to wonder how much longer it is before everything clicks for this super team. Come on, the Reds. Let's go.